the money will come. The money will come.
By the grace of God.
The money will come.
Yeah.
But my sole purpose, I experienced a loss recently. I wasn't able to help someone. That was my mother who died from cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This Lviv can help fight cancer.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay? That's my reason to better person's quality of life and their self-esteem. When you change a woman's attitude, you change her altitude.
When you change her body, that's when you do that too, you know. I always tell people you got to open up your brain before you open up your mouth.
Yes.
So many of us talk before we think. Now, do they have shorts, underwear, anything else for the guys? Long pants?
Yes, we do.
They don't just have this one thing.
No,
because this certainly wouldn't do the trick.
We have a corset men as well.
A corset for men?
A corset is called corset men. Actually, it's something similar to this, but it has a little more support for, let's say, that construction worker who really want that really back, so the really high-end back support, along with that chastity belt to give him to keep his line in proper perspective.
Ira, we were just talking about these shirts. They look like something that a woman would wear to bed, like a teddy. And what I want to know is if it's a man's shirt, like you say it is, does it hurt them to go to sleep in these things? Will it constrict their breathing? Will it hurt their muscles? Will it do any damage to them if you go to sleep in this thing?
Absolutely not. Matter of fact, when I first got my Body Magic, I slept in mine for 2 days.
I didn't want to take it off.
It felt so good. It felt so good.
It holds your body together?
It relieved that back tension that I used to get from standing on my feet all day as a stylist, working all day doing hair. I would get that lower back pain in my back. And immediately, as soon as I put that garment on, the back pain went away. And I didn't want to take it off. And I didn't take it off for 2 days.
You didn't take it off for 2 days?
No.
Are they hand washable or can you throw them in a washing machine?
It's fine lingerie, so we recommend that you hand wash or gentle cycle, but do not dry it.
But do not dry, because that'll make it shrink, won't it?
It won't make it shrink, but we don't want you to mess the material up.
Mess up the material that's inside, because
especially with the Body Magic garments. They have a stripping adhesive to them, so they won't rise up.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
With the bra, if a woman wears it too long, is it going to make her boobs get smaller?
It won't. Actually,
it won't take your bust line away.
This bra is a phenomenal bra. It's called an angel bra.
An angel bra.
This bra is a cancer-free bra that has no wire.
Cancer-free?
Cancer-free bra.
I've never heard of that.
This bra has no wire in this bra that gives you maximum support. It does 3 things for a woman's bust line.
Okay, tell me.
It can equalize her out, it can enhance her bust line, and as well as minimize her out. So this
will lift you up and give you a cleavage.
It will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Plus, it gives you a ray of support. You asked me a question earlier about back fat. About back fat. The garment is the support around the back is so wide that it actually takes that and redistributes that tissue into the cup, making the bust more fuller. So it gives you a lipotransportation immediately.
I guess after a bit, if it tightens you good, it could be almost like liposuction, which is dangerous.
Yes.
To a certain extent, I think it's dangerous.
It is. And there's a whole bunch of side effects and horror stories from surgeries.
I'm sure there are.
Some.
But this stuff is phenomenal. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Should we tell people how I found you?
Yes, please, if you like.
Okay, all of my friends, you get a penny saver every week like I get. I went browsing through the penny saver, and I opened up the first page, and down at the very bottom was an ad from you. You were going to be giving a free introduction to the products.
Yes.
And I thought, I need to do a show on this. Because I've been here 5 years next month, and I've done shows that other people dare not to do. But my shows, I want everyone to know what's out there, with the safety of it, and so on and so forth. Because I wouldn't buy something and use something, you know, if I didn't like it myself. I wouldn't tell you just to go out and buy it to make money. I think you're genuinely concerned.
Yes.
And I can see it in your eyes. You have honesty in your face. I read eyes very, very well.
Thank you.
And I think you're out there to help every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and every Jane and Mary, whatever. Because if you help them, you're also helping yourself. and you're helping God, because God
Yes.
gave you this idea to do this.
You know, I thank you for that. I call this.
You
I
don't
call
have
this,
to thank me. I thank you for taking the time to come here.
Thank you. I call this business, this my new business venture, Manna from Heaven.
Madam from Heaven.
Manna.
Manna from Heaven.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you got yourself a 501c3 yet or anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Protection? That's
Yes, I
good,
do.
because
Yes.
I do that with everything I do.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
there's a lot of, you know, what this would go good. Well, I'm not going to say it now, but I'll tell you about it later. With something else that I do that women need desperately, and it deals with domestic violence.
Yes. Exactly.
And there is a lot of pain and a lot of suffering from that, because women eat wrong.
Trying to hide the pain.
Trying to hide the pain, the cookies, the ice cream.
Yes.
And that only helps for a little while. And then when you look in the mirror and you see yourself, you go, that can't be me. So you run back for another cup of ice cream or another chocolate cake.
Exactly.
So you really have to find peace all over. Not just in your weight, but it's got to be in your body and your heart and in your soul.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it all goes together. It all goes together.
Absolutely.
Like the old saying, your attitude will temper your altitude. If your attitude is good, you're going to soar
You're
straight.
going to soar.
And if you have a low self-esteem, you're going to stay down.
That's right.
And nobody can give that to you.
No one.
But I think this product is going to help a lot of people.
Yes.
And I'm really, really glad that I found you in the Penny Saver.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate it so
I'd like
much.
to make sure we're friends and stay close, because there's plenty of things that this could go to other than just men and women.
Yes, definitely.
So I guess my time is about gone. With all, I know it's been a nerve-wracking day, because I feel it and I know you feel it, but it's gone good, and I hope all my viewers have enjoyed this show today. This past 30 minutes has been hectic, I'll admit that. It's been one of the hardest shows I've done in 5 years. But because of that, it's valuable. So I want to thank all of you for watching. Until next time.